Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another rendition of Khan Academy SAT problems. Now, I have a little bit of a late start today. It's 6:52. That's no good. So I'm going to have to hustle through these problems. And today we're working on word problems, linear equation word problems. And without further ado, let's get right to it. Let's do it. All right. Oh, wait. We're going to do a screen share here. Screen share. Here are the problems. Got it all set up because we got to blaze through these guys today. Notice this icon up here. It says no calculator. Calculator with the line crossed out through it. So these definitely are not calculator problems, not allowed. And just if you don't know, if you're tuning in for the first time, maybe you're unfamiliar with the SAT and the new version, but there is a no calculator section. So there's actually part of it that you can take with a calculator and a smaller part, but still a very important part with no calculator. Okay, it says in a political science class, test scores were determined to be 20 times the number of hours H the student studied plus 3. 20 times the number of hours the student studied plus 3. Which of the following best describes a student's test score depending on the number of hours that he studied? And I think this one really lays it out for you. It says 20 times H plus 3. Literally, we should just be that exact function. You see 20 times H plus 3. This one's pretty straightforward. You're lucky here. I think this is an easier level problem where they are kind of saying it just as you would write it out. Unless I misunderstood something, but I think D should be our answer. All right, let's go to number 2. Let's load this guy up here. Number 2. A 300-room hotel collects $75 per occupied room and does not collect any money for vacant rooms. Which of the following function best represents how many dollars D the hotel generates if there are V vacant rooms in the hotel? All right, so we've got 300 rooms. The occupied rooms are going to be this total amount minus our vacant amount. Right? You can agree with that. They only make money on this quantity. This is the quantity of occupied rooms, and each one of these, they make $75. And I believe they have our perfect choice right here as choice A, right? There's the 300 minus V. That's the quantity that represents the amount of occupied rooms. 75 is per the amount we're making per room. So A is going to be our choice. Let's just quickly analyze B. Definitely wrong. They're adding the vacant room. That doesn't make sense. Here they're subtracting the vacant room from 75. Those just don't make any sense to C and D. Let's go back here and let's choose, I believe we said A, and there we go. Not too shabby. Let's go on to question number 3. All right. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. And let's begin. Vendors at a craft fair pay $45 to rent a table for the day. Benjamin rents a table at the craft fair and sells 8-ounce jars of jam for $7.95. If it costs him $2.75 to make each container, which following equation best models his profit? So let's first think about it. He's already losing $45 just straight up because he has to rent this table. And then he's making $7.95 per jar and we need to represent that. Maybe let's say N. Here's our variable N. P is our profit. So let's put that over here. So it's N times. Now we could say $7.95, but that's not fair because yeah, he makes $7.95, but he's also spending $2.75. So really, when we talk about profit, we talk about the difference of these two because you got to subtract your costs. And that's how you know how much money you're actually making per jar. So if we do this, right, he's actually getting $5.20 per jar. There it is. So he's making $5.20 per jar that he sells minus that registration fee or whatever to rent the table. And which one of these? This one doesn't account for the $45. Neither does this one. These two do. But again, this one is not factoring the cost per jar. And you notice the N is out of order that as I wrote it with the 520. Really, they wrote it the right way. We usually put the number first. But they're both the equivalent. Multiplication can happen in either order. It's still the same thing. So we got this guy. And that's it. So move on to number 4. Okay. We're going to delete this and go with this. Two left. How are we doing on time? All right. We got to get going here soon. Johnny manufactures a household furniture. His startup costs, including tools, plans, and advertising, total $5,000. So all his costs are $5,000. Labor and materials for each piece of furniture total $350. And his production costs are the sum of his startup costs. So wait, I think this is an additional $350. And his production costs are the sum of his startup costs plus labor. Yeah, so those are two separate costs, and they kind of total together. If John makes for each piece of furniture, labor and materials cost this much, and production costs are the sum. If John makes F pieces of furniture, what will be his production costs? C in dollars. So his production costs is the total. This is everything because it says production costs are the sum of startup and the other one. So production costs are the sum of this first cost, 5,000, plus, and then 350, but 350 is per each piece of furniture. How many pieces of furniture does he make? F. So doesn't it make sense then that it would be this times our F? And that's it, the sum of these two. So which one of these works? 350, we're not multiplying it by C. Again, they've written in a different order, and that's totally fine. 5,000, but this one's our winner right here. You see this? It's 350F, which we have, and then plus 5,000. It's a sum. That's our winner. This guy, no good. Why are we multiplying it by 5,000? That doesn't make sense. And this one, this is totally, this one actually, C is totally out of whack. But now D, we're multiplying the number of pieces of furniture by 5,000. That doesn't make any sense. So let's go to B. And you notice I do this. I actually do this a lot. I try not to quickly jump to the first answer, even though I'm pretty sure. I like to look and review the other ones because sometimes I may have missed something. Sometimes I may make a mistake. And I have made mistakes before. I'm not immune to them. So I think it's beneficial to do that unless you're in a really, really tight time crunch. All right, this is our final question, number 5, and then I gotta get ready and get out of here. Then we have number 5. The number of problems assigned as homework by a savvy math professor is a function of the length of the class on a particular day, which is either 45 minutes, 90 minutes, or 135. He first multiplies the number of minutes by 4. Okay, so let's say I'm going to just go ahead and write this out. See, it looks like they use T for minutes. Yeah, see, they do. All right, anyway, so I'm going to say number of minutes by 4. Then divides that number by 9. Finally, he subtracts 12 from that amount. You see, I'm just writing this down as they kind of give it to me. I like to do that. Which of the following functions best represents the number of math problems the professor assigns depending on the length of class? It looks like A is our winner, but let's go ahead and look at B. So why is B wrong? If they said he does the number of minutes minus 12, then times 4, then divided by 9. It says finally he subtracts 12 from this amount, right? So this guy I would eliminate. This is this amount subtracted from 12. This is subtracts 12 from that amount. No. This is totally crazy because now we're throwing addition into the mix. I never talked about addition. So in this case, I would go with A. Yeah. All right. Let's bring it back to the stop sharing. All right. That's it for today. Now, quick announcement. If you guys are not aware, and I know I've been doing SAT problems, and I'm trying to make that the focus of these morning sessions. I will switch over to the ACT, but I wanted to tell you guys something. I will be taking the ACT on this Saturday, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to run through the whole process, just like I did for the SAT. I'll make a video, release that to you guys so you can check it out with my score reveal and all that good stuff. And I'll give you my feedback on the whole process. And hopefully it will be helpful. I got to run because I got to get to school and I got to teach. Good stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope that was useful. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.